Today we tour Mayfair Mall in Wauwatosa, Wisconsin. Here's our aerial view of the mall, along with a look at the indoor directory. This two-level shopping mall opened in October 1958, making it 64 years old. Due to its age and also the fact that it's the largest shopping mall in the state of Wisconsin, it has a rich history. The mall has 3 anchor spaces, and currently 2 are occupied by Macy's and Nordstrom. Boston store, as we see here, closed in 2018 when its parent company, Bon-Ton, filed for bankruptcy. At time of filming, Mayfair had 162 stores, kiosks, and eateries, over 1.2 million square feet of retail space. In looking at the mall's online directory, there were 19 vacancies at time of filming, with one of them being the anchor store and 2 being in the food court. When the mall opened, it was actually open air, which I can't imagine was too popular during the winter months. The mall wasn't enclosed until its first remodel in 1973. Let's take a look inside. We start our tour in the shoe department at Macy's, and as we walk around the first floor of the store, you've seen that they've done some remodeling or some attempt to modernize the space. I like this fitting room for 2 reasons. 1, because there's a spot for your man to sit, and 2, because of the funky music. As we walk around the second floor of the Macy's, you'll see it's pretty uninspired. Boring floor tile, boring carpet, boring columns, fluorescent lighting. You get the picture. And if all of this glitz and glamour of the space really inspires you, there's a spot for you and a friend to apply directly in store. Now in this next clip, I'm going to pan around the women's section, and I just want you to listen to this music. This was playing in store. I did not add this. Between the music and the styles, it's like I was standing in 1989. Now, Mayfair has a very strong mannequin game. These guys are one of 6 sets of mannequins we're going to see throughout this tour. I don't know what I find more pointless in a department store, the mattress section or the luggage section. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Mayfair decided to cover up the old Boston store entry with good vibes and c'est la vie. Nordstrom opened in 2015 as the first full-size Nordstrom in the state. They did not take over an existing anchor store. Rather, they built an entirely new building attached to the mall's existing structure, accessible from both the interior and exterior. Mannequin count, 2 of 6. This Nordstrom really is beautiful. It has that skylight, nice LED lighting, as well as huge windows that let in so much light. The store is also unique because it has 3 different levels. 3 of 6. This mall has a long history of criminal activity spanning over the last 20 or so years. 4 of 6. All of the crime has led to the mall establishing an age restriction or PGR policy in 2007. Parental guidance required, as Mayfair defines it, requires anyone 17 and under to be accompanied by someone 21 and over on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays after 3 p.m. Initially, this rule only applied to Friday and Saturday, but Sunday was added after nearly 100 young people, quote, stormed through the popular shopping center in January 2011. The incident caused the mall to close early, a gun was fired outside of the mall, and 9 juveniles were apprehended. The 2 glass office towers opened in 1975 and 77. In 1986, Mayfair received another remodel which cost $15 million, which would be approximately $40 million in today's dollars. During the renovation, a 2-level atrium was built along with the food court. The upper level was also expanded, taking the mall from 70 stores to 109. Here we are in the mall's food court. The area in the corner next to that Tokyo Grill, way back in the day, used to be a McDonald's, and that was the most popular spot in this mall. And also, as we look on this piano, I remember a man used to play that. I'm not sure if that's just reserved for certain days or times now, but I hope they still do it. You'll notice, much like Brookfield Square Mall, Mayfair has excellent skylights. Now, 2020 was probably the worst year for crime at Mayfair. In February 2020, a fatal shooting occurred when a 17-year-old fired a weapon at a police officer, and that police officer returned fire, killing the suspect. Later that same year in November, another shooting occurred. This time, 8 people were injured, but luckily everyone survived the incident. Have you been to Mayfair Mall? I would love to hear your stories. Don't forget to like this video and hit subscribe for more mall content. That was our tour of Mayfair Mall, and I want to thank you so much for watching.